Uh, Jesus. It's crazy. Cool. Oh my god. Ah, cool. Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back with Joe Wild. How's everybody doing today? We have a few unboxings to do. Uh, we have one from our P.O. box, which is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm very, very happy about that. Thank you, Zach Edwards. Thank you, thank you. And then we also have Big Bad Toy Store. I believe this is just a replacement for one of their damaged pops, but we will see. And then the coup de grace on the most important thing. This is $7 a pop review, which I'm more excited about than anything. Via if I cut these up into two parts or not, we will see. But this is the first time I've ordered from $7 a pop. So I'm very excited to see how they pack their stuff and everything. And I'm just waiting for somebody to come and chat real quick. But other than that, it's very interesting. Hey, and there's that person that I was talking about. What up, Galahorn? How's it going? We will be doing a stream after the unboxing. If people don't know, today is my first day of work, so I will be unboxing these three boxes, and then let's get to it. I think I'll save $7 a pop for last, but this is Big Bad Toy Store. Like I said, this is probably. I'm very tired. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm very, very tired. Uh, let's see how they pack the returns. Uh, but like I said, if you have a return, they will fix it for you. It just took a while. Did they send me the wrong one? No, they didn't. Look at that. No, they did. No, they didn't. Hold on. So this is how they sent the returns, which is very nice. So hopefully there's no damage to it, and this could finally go back on my wall. Okay, so they sent me the right one. The coup de grace. Nope, no damage. Nope, no damage. So I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Hooray! Hooray. Big Bad Toy Store, you still impress me after all this time. Now we get to the fan mail, which is very nice. And I will admit, even my close friends know my purchase history or whatever. A lot of people didn't know about this one because I didn't think it was like, oh my god. But let's just say something rare and valuable came up on my group today in the Funko group. And I purchased one of my Grails this morning, so that video should be going up later this week. So stay tuned for that. But just want to give that a little teaser for next time, uh, and we'll see. And now let's see what I get today. Okay, very, very nice wrapping. Alright, now what do I have here? Very, very actually nice wrapping. Alright. Very, very nice wrapping. This is actually one of the best wrappings I've ever seen in a P.O. Box unboxing. Very, very nice. Alright. So, now, Joe, what Grail? Why? No, I can't tell you. You got to find out later in the week. So these I didn't really want to buy, but I figured I had the complete set already, so why the hell not? And these barely come up on the market. But these are the 6 paths and the Naruto Collector's Dorbs. I think they're pretty cute, honestly. I got these for stupid cheap, like very, very cheap, if I'm gonna be honest. If you PPG, because this is the limited chase version, which is very sought after, and this is the Crunchyroll exclusive for Dorbs. I normally don't have Dorbs, but I have a lot of Dorb collector. I have a lot of Dorb pop protectors, so these will go right on the shelf, right next to my Karama six paths and my Sage mode. No, this isn't Sage mode. This is isn't this both six paths? Yes, yes it is. So that's pretty cool. But let's hypothetically PPG the Crunchyroll one, shall we? And I'll show you because I'll tell you what I got after I PPG it, but it like I said, it was a steal that I couldn't really refuse if I'm gonna be honest. See, with the Stash app, Stashpedia, before this was the Funko app, you could see what your friends had, but not right now. So this is 16 alone. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And then this one is 21. And guess how much I got both of these for? $20. Yeah. So the guy was clearing out his collection, and like I said, I couldn't really refuse. But like I said, later in the week, a very, very big rail came up on my group, so I had to get it. Now, the coup de grace. Oh, $7 a pop. You're gonna be the thumbnail of this video, FYI. I already took a picture for the thumbnail. But I'm very excited. This is my first time buying from $7 a pop. I know what pops are in here, but I'm more curious because this is one manufacturer or Funko store that I have not bought from. So let's cut down to the chase. Maybe I bought a chase. No, I already have a chase. And that, by the way, for that chase orb that I pulled, uh, it gives me another reason to get UV light. I still need that. Mm. Mm. I don't know if I should give this a passing grade or not. Alright, so this is how they packed it. You can see the pops in there. Um, I've seen worse, but I gotta give them credit where credit is due. Oh, hold on. Oh, how it looked was it was just wrapped on top. That's actually brilliant. Oh, fuck yeah. I give $7 a pop a passing grade for sure. For sure. And give me they actually give me 2 pieces of bubble gum. God damn, that's old school. That is old school as shit. Wow. Wow, that's old school. That made me happy. That isn't much space at all. Yes, because with shipping pops, you actually don't want space to make them move around. So I actually really like that. Bubble wrap all around. Like I said, that's really, really cool. Now let's get to the funsy part. Okay. Alright. Alright, their pop protectors are D-Lock. What flavor bubblegum? Watermelon and sour apple. Watermelon is my favorite. So, for adding $1 of D-Locks, for adding $1 off pop protectors and its D-Locks, I figured it's a very common brand. It's Pro Shield. Let's start off with the Scarecrow. Literally, this is probably the mintest Scarecrow I've ever seen. And it has the OG sticker on it. That's actually really good. That I really, really like. I really oh, damn, they're the Pro Shield ones where you could barely get the Pop Protector off. So, I'm going to evaluate Scarecrow. Now, like I said, I've got this question way so much. Joe, why do you take the Pop Protectors out of the Pop Protector? To evaluate the damage, because you don't know what the damage is, really. But, I mean, with a lot of, like, hidden scratches, you could only see, like, because the Pop Protector hides a lot, which hence that's why Pop Protectors are good. But I gave this a perfect rating in the Pop Protector. But for considering how, see, this is one of the pops that's very common, but it's a bitch to get mint condition. He's a scary looking motherfucker. Here you go. That's a scary looking motherfucker. Like real talk. I loved him in the Arkham Knight series, but with my understanding and everything, because if you hold it in the light, you can see a few scratches on the plastic, but you can't even see it via the pop protector. And this is a 4-year-old pop, um, but I mean, and there's slight damage to the back. I would grade this um an 8 out of 10 out of pop protector, but if it's in the pop protector, you can't see any of the damage. So, I mean, it goes to that factor where it's for you to decide, really. Um, but I would definitely buy from them again. Okay, now my pop. Beautiful Claptrap. I said I was gonna get him, and this was the best condition on their shop currently. So, I had to get this one. They did have the blue one, but they didn't actually have the GameStop sticker. But in my group, actually, ooh, it's first edition. You like how my voice went super deep? Wow. Okay, well this changes the ballpark because all I've seen is second edition ones. Just show that off real quick. That's first edition JJL. Oh man. Hello, beautiful. With the pop protector. Ooh, growls. There's actually a big fucking dent on the top. Uh, right there. The plastic is peeled up, but hey, I don't see that, so that's not too bad. There you go. No, it actually, it's very hype when I get first edition. Okay, and there's a slight tear on it as well. Actually, that's a bigger dent than what I thought. Look at that. Oof. Oof. And there, like I said, there's a very slight tear right there. You could barely see it, but it's there. The plastic damage is there. There's very minimal plastic damage. It's one of those pops. If you look at the plastic, how Claptrap's plastic is. It's very unique because there's plastic on top and on the bottom. Most pops, now these days, I'll take you for example. Um, how how the plastic now is very up forward. But with Claptrap, because of his eye, it's pushed down more. So I just want to show that, for example, if you guys know what I'm saying. Because most pops don't have that plastic right there. It was 7 out of 10, correct? I will that is a good point. That is a good point. Because I think this was the Claptrap that didn't actually have an evaluation on it. Yes, actually, you're right. Okay. It is 7 out of 10. You are absolutely right. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the video, where this claptrap was 7 out of 10. Um, but real talk, I would probably have lowered it. And there's a big fucking cut in the back. Um, if people don't know, $7 a pop. Oh, that's a big fucking crack. If people don't know, $7 a pop is one of those major companies that gets grails every week and posts them, but majority of them are damaged. Um, but they did also go through an evaluation recently where they changed the format of their damaged. So I'm gonna show you. You could actually see it where that's literally like a cut. That's a cut knife right down the bottom. Um, right fucking there. So, with the top damage with that cut, I would have gave this either a 6.5 or a 7. I would not have given this a 7.5. Like, it's really, really, it's okay for what it is. Don't get me wrong. It's a very old pop. I get it. And it's a pop that I want, so I'm gonna keep it. But I'm not gonna return it. Hopefully, get another one. It's no. Um, uh, but it just goes to that factor where I may just give them another shot because this was before their evaluation damage has changed. But that I'm feeling that cut with my nail on my thumb, and it's that deep. Like it's literally like the size of my thumbnail. And I get it. I'm being strict and being very hard, but I always want to give them a chance, and this was the perfect opportunity where Scarecrow came perfect. But being a 7.5, um, and saying, I quote from them, our prices are less than PPG. Keep that in mind. And I I, I like you $7 pop, but if you're going to say that, make them less than PPG. Now, for first edition, is the damage okay considering the rarity of the first edition? That is no, Scarecrow was second edition, but with an original sticker. I believe it was one of those pops where um, it came from overseas on what I'm looking at and how the sticker is placed. It does look like a UK pop because most stores in the US or overseas, the sticker's right dab right in the middle, but that is a genuine 895 sticker for the time being. So he is second edition. But it goes to that factor where if you say you're gonna make your pops less than PPG, then make your pops less than PPG. Don't depend on the rarity. If I'm gonna be honest, where I do want to throw them under the bus a little bit because, man, it just goes to that factor where um, it's sort of like false advertising just to get people to watch. But yeah, Claptrap is only 12, and I paid over 12. Keep that in mind. But a lot of things that they don't show um, is they quote themselves on trying to have the stickers that they needed to have. Granted, neither of these needed a sticker, but you know, for people like me who prefer first editions, like having pictures simultaneously of the bottom of the top, I get it. Like, I completely understand that takes a lot of work of taking pictures of 3,500, 35,000 pops a week. But, um, yeah, exactly. They just use stock photos. But, am I satisfied? That is gonna come to the query of them. Where I honestly feel like this may be a two-parter, or I may just edit the PO box and Big Bad Toy Store out. But am I happy with $7 a pop? I would say they're okay. I would say it's okay in the factor of everything. Um, by me being a pop collector, would I buy them? Would I buy a pop from them that, is stupid hard to find and damaged a little bit? Yeah, yeah, I guess. 'Cause I've done it with Claptrap where I couldn't find him. I could, but he was sometimes overpriced. Um, but like with the blue Claptrap that they still have on their website, I'm not gonna buy it because it doesn't guarantee the correct sticker, and that for me makes me very feel uncomfortable, honestly. So that's why I don't want to do it. Um, but considering both pops, do I think the prices were reasonable? Absolutely. You know, would you buy a Grail again? I mean, technically, neither of these were a Grail, but I'm checking the invoice from them where everything was. It goes to that fact where Scarecrow I bought for over PPG, and Claptrap was above PPG, and it was 7.5 out of 10 damage. Like I said, I can't give them too much shit because they are going under investigation on being stricter with their damaged or controlled. A Grail from them, I mean. I have never bought a Grail from them, like a rare Grail, but would I buy a pop from them again? I would say yeah. That's why I would grade $7 a pop a 70 out of 100, a 7 out of 10. Um, because I would say, look, they have pops. They have a crap ton of pops. Don't get me wrong. They say supposedly what the damage is, and if you can return the pop if you're unhappy, but majority of the time, if you return the pop, they will not have that pop in stock. They normally have one stock per pop. Um, but it just goes to that factor where would I give them a shot again? Yeah, if they had a scarecrow, I meant a sunflower, I would consider pulling the trigger on them, but I wouldn't trust them in the sense of buying like a scar like that I have, or buying looking at my pop wall that's valuable, a metallic toothless, or an Ace the Bat Hound. Perfect example. Ace the Bat Hound. Would I buy a Ace the Bat Hound from them? Absolutely not. I think they are perfect for what they are, where they're a cheap standard in the way of, hey, I would stick just to buying commons from them. Granted, like I said, I don't mean to be mean in any way, shape, or form. The shipping did take a long time. Would you buy a Master Chief from them? I I was tempted one time because I was gonna buy a Master Chief from a friend. Um, the OG Master Chief. But uh, I decided not to because for saying 7 out of 10 damaged, I can't. I physically can't. I would rather buy someone from my group that's mint condition and pay more, and $7 a pop is already charging more than PPG. So it goes to that factor on no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Like I said, my final rating for $7 a pop is a 70 out of 100. Perfect. And thank you all for watching this mini episode of uh Funko Talk. No, Funko unboxings. I will be extremely back in less than 5 minutes. Uh, streaming Budokai 3. We are gonna finish off that game. So if you guys want to continue Funko Talk, by all means, please do. And thank you all for watching. Uh, this has been Joe Wild, and I hope you're happy.